Yo, what's going on? It's your friendly neighborhood Utah YouTuber, PKM Sykes, here to talk about episode 2, Gen 2, Johto edition. I was able to driving around, doing some errands today to get to the surprise part of this episode, and I stumbled across a sweet, sweet deal. I was able to tag this new Pikachu plushie, which I've seen one other time on Target. This is at GameStop. It's really, really cool. It's a lot lighter than the normal ones. You can see here, there's a Pichu one. My other Pichu one's buried. You can tell the difference between the two, and I think this one's really, really cool. I don't know if it's the shiny edition of Pikachu, but it's really, really cool. I am in love with this thing. So I'm gonna put him up there with the rest of my plushies. Then my other part, I was able to buy not one Alakazam V boxes, but two Alakazam V boxes, and I will be opening at least one of them today, and the other one probably tomorrow for episode 3. But enough about that. So we're going to cover the heart of this is the Gen 2. So to start off, as I left off in the last episode, um, we were probably in at least fifth, sixth grade. And before I even dig deeper, I totally forgot. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to this YouTube stuff. That I do have to give a huge shout out to Gilligan Gaming to be my number 1 subscriber. Thank you so much. It means everything to me. And check him out on his Twitter account. Check him out on Twitter and his YouTube account. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing guy. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the people who have followed me on Twitter to kind of have support for this and keep this going, because I do plan to keep going and I don't plan on stopping. I want to keep going myself out there and make myself big and announced. Because, like I said in my other video, I don't know of any other Utah YouTubers in the area. So far, I'm the only one doing this and making enough fight to make this come forth. Another shout out to my wonderful family. They've been really supportive through all this. My wonderful wife, who has supported me in doing this endeavor. My 6-year-old son, who's been a huge support, and also his love of Pokemon. But anyways, back into the episode. Fifth and sixth grade, when Gen 2 came out, I remember when the games came out, the commercials were amazing. We introduced Lugia and Ho-Oh. They were absolutely phenomenal. I remember playing games with my friends, saying that Lugia evolved, Ho-Oh evolved, and all these other Pokemon we didn't know a lot about. But the cool part is when Gen 2 came out, for me personally, introduced 3 of my favorite Pokemon of all time at this time. First one was Typhlosion, the best fire starter outside of Cinderace. When I'll get more to him on a later episode. I think he's absolutely phenomenal. And holy crap, if he was real, I would have him in a heartbeat. Noctowl, yes, I like Noctowl. You can bash him all you want. It's nothing to do with Ash Ketchum having a shiny Noctowl. It's due to my own personal liking of owls in general. I love owls. They're freaking phenomenal. Hoo and Noctowl are the best regional birds, hands down. And yes, Dartrix, Cyndaquil. Sorry, I forgot their name. I totally apologize. I'm so sorry. So the whole Rowlet, Dartrix, and the Decidueye are the other really good uh, regional birds. And I think the whole those 5 Pokemon are actually phenomenal. The last Pokemon to be introduced in Gen 3 or just like Gen 2 would have to be Tyranitar. I absolutely love Tyranitar. His design, his aspiration based on Godzilla, but as we know from watching Nagina's video, he's not really based on Godzilla per se. He's more based on an Ultraman character. So, but he's absolutely. I love Tyranitar. Even shiny Tyranitar is actually phenomenal. I love the whole generation, the whole line. It's freaking awesome. But no, back into it. I didn't. Back into the Gen 2. When the episodes came on, I tried really hard to watch it, but at this time my parents were very strict. And due to the fact they wanted me to more focus on school instead of my hobbies and addiction at the time. And yeah, at this time, I want to call liking Pokemon an addiction because I felt like I had it. I felt like it was trying to be more involved and wrapped upon it. And I do remember a conversation I had with my friend, the same friend I mentioned in the last episode, that she's like, "Oh, when these new cards come out, these new games, I don't think I'm going to participate in that much." I'm like, oh, "Okay, that's up to you." And I remember I don't know if she had them or she got them from somebody else, but I do remember when the cards came out, she got her hands in Japanese editions of Chikorita, Togepi, and a trainer with a centric like a moo milk or some kind of cow, whatever. I don't remember. But I'm like, oh, these cards are so phenomenal. That's the first introduction to the TCG Gen 2 Neo Genesis editions. And I remember gathering more and more of the cards. And I fell in love with them. I loved my Dark Tyranitar, my Explosion, my Noctowl. Absolutely, I love all those cards. And out of that gen, it was probably the best ones I could think of. But I do remember going with my dad to his work for a special event where he was an EMT and he had to have practice dummies. Ha ha ha! Yes, laugh all around you want. But I remember afterwards, I get a ride from one of his coworkers. We stopped at a gas station. I was in the town next to where we live. And they had Subway, and I got a sub. And I asked, "Do you mind if I get something?" She's like, "Yeah, that's your friend." I got 2 packs of the Neo Genesis cards, and lo and behold, it had a Dark Houndoom, and I was like, "Oh, Dark Houndoom's a amazing card, especially if you're in a Dark Fire type. Freaking great." And I also got at the time a holographic weakness, zero weakness, mischievous had Persian song, and another move I don't remember the top of my head. Fucking phenomenal card. I absolutely love Mischievous and Miss Magnus. The whole line is absolutely phenomenal. I love both those Pokemon. I know it's supposed to be based on a Yukai, a spirit in Japan, but I just think it's phenomenal. I know I've heard other people say, "Oh, I don't like it," but me personally, I love those Pokemon. They're freaking amazing, absolutely amazing. And another Pokemon at the time of the cards that came out was Piloswine and Swinehub. I thought they were haystacks, but no, they were actually more based on like pigs and instead of the haystacks. And to this day, and it's evolution mammal swine are absolutely the best ever. They can take a hit like beyond belief, especially being the only 3 ice and ground type Pokemon out there. As today, they're absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I'll change them, especially with the attacks it can dish out are absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing. The also the other greatest thing that happened, I think during this time is when the games came out. I sadly will have to say that when the games came out, I didn't get them until years later, and I fortunately got my hands on a glitched game, which was really heartening and disheartening because I couldn't save it at all, and it made me feel so upset because I wanted to play the games in color and tried my best to see if I could beat the league at this one. And I remember playing like goal and goes like the 5th gen for the Johto region, and I was like, "Come on!" I never played Crystal, and to this day, I don't know if I want to. I thought about it, but at the moment, I'm like, some so about it. But then when the new announcement came out, they had shiny Pokemon. To be honest, I didn't really care about the shiny Pokemon at the time. Now it has completely changed, and I'm actually 100% for it. I just remember playing it, and playing the games, and having the Cyndaquil and the fire and the animations going on for it. Like I said, Cyndaquil, Explosion, Quilava, the whole line is absolutely phenomenal. I would choose them more than any other Gen 2 Pokemon outside of Noctowl, Hoo-Hoo, and Tyranitar. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely crazy Pokemon. And just to have them in my roster or have them on my decks is the best thing ever. Especially when it came to the newer game, Sword and Shield. I literally went out to find. Sadly, Explosion's not in there. I went out and actually found myself a shiny Larvitar involved with all the Gyrantar. And shiny Hoo-Hoo, I'm currently hunting at the moment to find the shiny Noctowl. I know A-Drive can find the shiny Noctowl in 11 encounters, but he was EV training the whole thing. I gotta give him props for finding that because shiny hunting is a lot out of it. And I'll cover more in shiny hunting later in the week. But I also want to give a huge shout out because I love the Gen 2, especially when they introduce the new evolutions, the baby forms of the Pokemon like Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, Magby, like Kid Smoochum. But I think it was really good. Gen 2 did a really phenomenal job. But by the time when I was in school, I started collecting the cards. I fell away from the VGT of the games because I couldn't afford them. I couldn't buy them; they're too expensive. And I'm just like, what do you want me to do? So later on, I went and bought myself, like I said earlier, bought the Pokemon Gold because I love Ho-Oh as I grew up because of the fire flying type. And I think he's way better than Lugia because it's got the wrong type and it should be a Potter flying, not psychic flying. No, you've heard a lot of people. You've heard like Ricky Toby and Loxton talk about it. All these other people talk about it. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But anyways, so that's the wrap up for Gen 2. Like I said, that part's gonna be really short, but unfortunately, this video's gonna be longer than yesterday's because I got out and I was able to get a new card by cards for having a pack opening. I do want to have a pack battle with somebody down the road. Anybody, just put me a comment, hit me on Twitter, whatever. It'd be absolutely phenomenal. So, without further ado, I'm gonna open one of these Alakazam V boxes, and hopefully I can get some good pulls. Just bear with me. I've never done a pack opening before on this. This will be the first one I've done on this channel, and I hope I get something really good. And the reason I said it because earlier I was at GameStop and I saw somebody bought the same product, but he was able to pull out a golden Zacian V and amazing rare Jirachi. I hope I can get it to the same thing. So wish me luck, and here I go. So far, it looks really cool. So we have the big edition of Alakazam V, which is really great. I love the color. It looks like it's shiny, but I don't know if it's shiny or not, or what's going on. We got the big edition. We also have the smaller set right here, as you can see. And I think both sets are actually freaking amazing. I love them both. So those, and it comes with 4 packs, and the packs are, let's see, looks like we have 2 Vivid Voltage packs. I'm sorry, 2 Vivid Voltage, a base set Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon. But I don't know why this is Sun and Moon. You got out of that. We're in the new generation. So I'm gonna open a Pokemon Sun and Moon first to see if I can get any GX cards or any Rainbow Rare or something like that. So here we go. Oh, it's white. Wait, people. Here's your code card. I don't do the trick. I don't believe in it. So let's see. We have Dratini, Spearow, Psyduck, Eevee, Pikipek, Reverse Hollow. Sorry, Marini. Yeah, I think it's a holographic Crobat, which looks really cool. By the way, I don't think I have a Rainbow Rare. And the rest of the cards we have the Energy, the Charger Bug, the Herdier, and the Asterini. So yeah, so we got one good card out of that. Bear with me. I'll do that later. Sorry, let's keep going on the back open. So now we're open the base set, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. See if we can get anything. White and green, that's good. Card. I'm going to do the card trick to see what happens. Okay, so we have Fire Energy, Glaring Noon, Trainer, Bisharp, good card, Clobopus, Goldeen, Roselia, Ghastly, Pawniard, Reverse Hollow Trainer, and Hollow Toxicroak. Okay. We're doing okay so far, I guess, but we'll just see what the 2 packs have. So, Vivid Voltage, I don't have that card, and I'm really sad that that's the new method of Pokemon. Due to the fact it's dark grass, it doesn't have a lot of coverage. I really wish there was something else to go with it. Solid Green, Code Card, Card Trick, Electric Energy, Charmeleon, Trainer, Mightyena, Phanpy, Duskull, Electric, Pineco, Mudbray, Reverse Hollow Swallow, and regular rare Bayonet. Nothing good. One more pack. As for the Vivid Voltage of the Alakazam V box, let me know in the comments below If I should open up the other box tomorrow this episode or hold it later on. And don't forget to like and subscribe on the episode. So I'll open the last one. Ooh. Parting green. Code card for all you people. I'm not Leonhardt who wants to guess the energy, so I'm not going to guess it. Fire energy. Giraffe rig, my wife's favorite animal, by the way. Electrike. Delmise. Shuppet. I always think this is the shiniest Shuppet, but it's not. Buchiana. Voltorb. Rockruff. Talo. Reverse Hollow Delmise. And whoa! Wow. Talonflame V. Not a bad card. Really good card, actually. It's the only, so out of that box, it's the only card that I got. So we got the 2 holographics and Talonflame V. Not bad, actually. But that's wrapped up this episode. If you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Pokemon Sykes on Twitter. Please leave a like and subscribe. It'd be helpful immensely. It's my longest video so far. Tomorrow will probably be just as long or longer. We'll see. But anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you on the down low. Peace.